Do 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 do. Welcome to show number 5. Been rushing around like a mad person to get this on. Oh, Star Wars. The old lightsabers light up as you pour hot tea in. Brilliant. On the iPhone again, so I hope it looks all right. Just going through Anchor, the Anchor app. So on 5th show, every time I've mentioned it, gone to the voice messages, and we've got a grand total of no. So that's going well. Urban Ranger. That's a t-shirt I've got on. I'll wait for you guys to get in on the action. A few people to file in. I'm going to turn around and just pop out and get something. So I'm going to leave you for a second whilst this thing ramps up and we get people coming in. Let me just see if I can make this maximum screen size. There we go. I can chat to you guys then. Right, just going to sort something out. Hopefully you guys will start rolling in a second. Oh, well, I'm back in. I'm in the room. So let me start off the chat. Hi everyone. Look at that. What a beautiful day. Hello, Mr. Woods. I can't quite say your first name. Gus? Gis? Woods? One of those. Cool. So we have got a lot going on this week, especially today. We've got the MSuper X, and I've got an assistant, very pretty assistant, who's going to bring in a wheel. Oh, so yeah, all good.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Let's have a look.
Yeah, where do you want to?
Just bring it to me. Bring the baby here.
Okay.
Oh, careful, isn't it? That's it. Oh, lovely. It's like a little baby, isn't it? Thanks, Mario.
No problem.
Mario's been shooting some B-roll of the MSuper X, not of this one. But look at that. MCM5, live on the show, came in today. So we've got a video review of that coming up. This is the 800 watt version, watt hours, should I say. What a lovely looking machine. Can't really hold it up much. It's quite weighty, but look at it. What a great little thing. And an inbuilt trolley handle as well, so that's quite nice. See that? Very, very thin top. It's the first look, by the way, I had of it. Mary's literally unboxing it as I was trying to set up the live kit. Hi Davey, how you doing? Wow, okay. That is a very compact little unit. I'm going to fold this down. Oh, let's have a look. So this is the MCM5 for those who just joined. Just move that across slightly. No smashing everything up. Put it on the table for you. Actually, you've got a stand somewhere. I was very kindly sent a stand, which we used earlier for the photograph of the MSuper. If you haven't seen it, it is on our Facebook page and on our Instagram. Now, as you remember always, we're doing well on Instagram. We've lost a follower since last week. That's brilliant, so that's going well. YouTube, thumbs up. We've done well this week. We've got up to, I'm not sure we're on now. You'll see. Have a look when YouTube rolls around. Twitter's gone up as well. They've all gone up, apart from Instagram. Facebook gone up, but not Instagram. Yeah, not Instagram basically. There she is. All right, so that's the back of it. That's the front. Let's boot her up and see what lights we got on the back. Oh, look at that. So, what do we got? Lights on the back. What happens when you move it back and forward? Nothing. Of course, it's got low battery because it's brand new. And where are we? Yeah, so we got the light. I'll flash that at you. There you go. Power port. 4-pin one. And we got a nice USB port. Same foot plates as the ACM. Let's just push them back on. Shut that. Oh, it's got a nice Gotway logo built into it as well. Except from, hasn't been stuck on properly. It's a bit of a shame. So I'll just stick that on. Oh, there we go. That was difficult, wasn't it? There we go, lovely, that looks much better. Now if only that was done when it was built. Right, that looks brilliant, I cannot wait to test that. But not too much on that now, because it's going to ruin the whole video, isn't it? So I've got to set this aside. So that's the MCM 5. Oh. Right, that's that. We've also got the MSuper X, which came in today. We've been shipping them out to people that pre-ordered. And the first lot is come in and gone. Second lot should be in around about a week or so, I think. So, oh, wow. Stephen Banks, I know you, I recognise that name. In fact, I think we had a phone conversation today. You're one of the guys that pre-ordered. And you took our last fast charger, I think. Unless there's two Stephen Banks around. Oh, wow. Yeah, 14 inch. MCM5 with a 14 inch, yeah. Let's have another look. I better, what we got going on here? So it's about every time I look around, it's on Instagram. So let's have a little check. So if you would like to download the Anchor app and send a message in, we can play it live on show. But so far, the number of takers on that has been 0 and -1 on the Instagram. Let's see what it says as it whittles around. Oh, it tells me the time. So this days of the week, look. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you can tell we're on a Wednesday because it's the third one along. Let me just tweet out that we're actually live. If nothing's really on this iPod, this is the trouble. Got multiple devices here. Live equipment still hasn't arrived. Should have been here today. So all the equipment, so we can plug in multiple cameras and stuff, and even possibly go out there, down outside the warehouse and do some live riding, but still hasn't come. Oh, someone's followed along. So there we go. Whoever that was. Let's have another look here. So let's just say we are live. Might as well get that in there, haven't we? Yeah, that's going to be easy. It's probably going to be easy to do on my laptop, to be fair. Right, let's go back to the questions. Have a quick look. So we haven't got any questions, which is good because I've answered them all already, which is pretty sweet. Right, so that's probably YouTube subscriber, I suspect, that came on. So if you've got any questions, just ping them in and we'll do it, or any comments or anything you want discussed. I've gone to the official London Electricity Unicycle Club and we've got any idea when the Z10 will be available. And let's have a little look. So can I share this? How do you share a live feed? That's good, isn't it? I should probably look at that. Let me comment now. Should I get on our live feed now? Speedy feed channel. There we go. I've sent that, so that's in there. Let me go to the Speedy Feet website page thing. Not Wheel Owners Group. Let's go to Speedy Feet Facebook page, and we'll have a quick look, see what we've got going on. So yeah, we've got the. You should see the wheel on the MSuper X. It is just absolutely amazing. It's like real wide. It's about the same as the Monster, I reckon. Looks like it. We haven't had much time to play with it. Haven't even ridden it. Just been shipping out orders and prepping them up, trying to charge them up as much as we can before we ship them out, and inflating the tyre and things like that. So yeah, we are live on our YouTube channel. Share now. There we go. I punched that in. Let's see how that gets on. So yeah, if you haven't already seen the MSuper X, go and have a look on our Facebook page or on our Instagram and have a look at that. We took a photo of it today, stood on the lovely stand that was sent to me. Share that. Join in the chat. Let's send that along. Okay. Rightio. Will the MSX need leaving charging in the standard charger after it's run down? I believe you charged it for me. Yeah, right, Stephen. Yes, so I did charge it for you as much as I possibly could before the courier came. So it sat there and they were all lined up. It was on charge. I also charged it with the fast charger that you ordered with it. Try and get as much as possible in, and also to test both. So yeah, you can stick it on charge if you want, but it should have enough in there to go out. It was on for, I don't know what it would be on for 2-3 hours, something like that. So it should be, you should have enough to go out for a nice blast on it anyway. So give it a go. What wheel did you have before, Stephen, or was this your first wheel? And in terms of that, yeah, so I'd say out of every 5 charges, you need to be getting at least 1 normal charge, slow charge in, basically. Oh, 720. So we've made back now, we're level with what we had last week, 720. If you're watching, you subscribe or followed on Twitter, brilliant. KS16S, okay, yeah. Yeah, so you'll find this interesting with an 18-inch wheel, so jumping up to such a big tyre. Yeah, I think you're going to like it. I mean, everyone's opinions of it have been absolutely brilliant so far, so. Got a few comments on, what do we get? Let's have a quick look, see if I can find out. Oh yeah, don't get rid of your KS16S, no. What if I can get one? What if I get I could probably get an MSuper X in here. I'll do that in a bit. If anyone's interested, just say. It's clinging away. People are following along. So let's have another look what we got going on here. Let's see if we can get some other people to join us as well. Phones are ringing now, look. Everyone's ringing. It's always a way. Once we have all the mics and stuff plugged in and the soundproofing done, it won't be so necessary. I'm just trying to see how you share a live. I can't see how you can actually share this, but there we are. If anyone knows how you share a live feed URL, let me know. I cannot see it anywhere. ACM2, no, so we didn't do anything with the ACM2s at all. So we came in with Gotway when they started doing the V3. So yeah, just beware of that. So we only hit Mario. Oh look, what's the highest speed you've reached on an EUC? Oh, well, I'm not all about speed, so. Mario, tell me if the sound's good. Hopefully it is. Hopefully. Speed, highest speed I've reached is 31.2, I think. Pretty sure that's right. But that was very special circumstances, wearing a full face helmet along with D30 armour on the shoulders, elbows, knees and toes, on the chest, on the knees, and then I had motorcycle trousers on. And a jacket over the top of all of that. So, and that was on the 1,000 miler coming down a mountain pass in Scotland. So, stream looks and sounds fine. Now that makes me wonder what was the point in buying all the camera equipment to do the partly to do the live stream, but you know, different. Mine is quiet outside and it's quiet over there, so yeah, probably worth doing. Yeah, I mean, if you watch someone riding a wheel and they're going 19 miles an hour, and you imagine what would happen if it cut out then, stood there with your arms down by their side, bombing along, you just go, and you're flat into the ground, and you've got some serious injuries. So, yeah, that was ridiculously specialist circumstances. People always miss out the context of it. So when you see someone doing a video and they're bombing through a park, and they're going 30 miles an hour on a wheel, it's just completely crazy. It's just ridiculous. I've seen people with no protection on at all, and wearing some little knee guards is not good. Anyway, the speed we're doing, that speed, if it failed at that speed, the guards would have done next to nothing apart from protect the skin. You're still going to get all the breaks and be in hospital. So yeah, do not go fast. We were in a very specialist situation over 13 days, doing 1,000 miles, 5 countries. We had to get to places at a certain time, otherwise we were completely stuck. And when you've got that going on, that's a bit different. That's a special circumstance. But if you go around flying around, yeah, you're gonna have problems if you do that a lot. But there is a lot of videos out there of people going stupid speeds when they shouldn't be at all. So let me get here. Where are we going? Get these notifications going. Right. So no one wants to send. Let me know if anyone's actually downloaded the Anchor app. Has anyone tried? Let me know if you have or haven't, because we might just can that. It works for the podcast, so from that point of view, it works well. Like the idea of small wheel, bigger acceleration on the Gotway ACM2. So the MCM5 is supposed to be absolutely brilliant, a bit like the M10-3. So much torque, so much speed, so much power. So it's the range I use up. I love the 3-inch tyre of the MSX. Yeah, that's amazing. Nice big wide tyre in it. Speaking of kinks on KS16, the Trolley business seems to be due to the metal pin being too small and therefore glitching. Will the new trolley replacement be any different besides that the KS16S is 100%? So let's have a little look here. So Gustav, we haven't, so we've had in total of all the KS16Ss we sold, we've had 2 which have got a trolley handle issue. That's just from us. I know that other people are having issues, but the KS18L, the trolley handle on that, we've had 1 with issues. So King Song seems a bit weak on their trolley handles mechanisms. But I can't speak for the KS16S, so I don't know because we haven't got the two replacement parts. But I think they've just replaced the handle. They have with the KS18L. They've replaced just the top part of the handle. They've changed the mold slightly. So yeah. So we've had basically no real, in intents and purposes, no real issues with them. It's not like it's every single KS16S we've sold or KS18L have had issues. It's not the case at all. So there are a couple with issues, but it's the same like the 9-watt one that people were having issues with that. It wasn't an issue of all the units. It was just a few out of all of them. So let's have another look here. Stephen, you forgot the anchor app. Unbelievable. I think you're not alone. I think everyone has forgotten to download the anchor app, or forgotten to send a message in, or just don't want to send a message in, because of the last person, should I say, was Joel Rendell, who sent one in as regard curb hopping, and that wasn't last week. It was the week before last. It was very good of him to send it in, because at least we've had 1 voice message being played over the live. There you go. So it does work. It sounds quite good as well. Let's have a listen. Let's play them again, for old time's sake.
Alright, let's see if this works. So I'm curious, does jumping on and off of curbs present a risk to puncturing the tire as long as the tire pressure isn't too low? Thank you.
There you go. That's all you need to do. That's a great example. Not a short message, quick question, and they'll thank you at the end. Brilliant. So if you want to send one in, do. And if someone could tell me how you can link up to a live feed, that would be awesome. Let me have a look, see if I can actually see it. URL, you'd think it would say somewhere. Live, yeah, it might be that one. Share, there we go. I've scrolled down using my eyes, and I found out how to do it. I found it myself. There we go. Let me try also, if I share that. I've never noticed that before. See if I can do it. Share it there. On now. Let's try it. See what happens. And let's go to the Speedy Feet Wheels Owner group, which is a private group. Customers only. Let's lob in there. We'll try and get that on. Oh, anyone like the... Boom. Right. Okay, let's have another look. So I'm going to go back to your questions in a minute. I'm not quite looking at the questions. I'm just trying to share this live stream around to all the different places. Get that going. Okay, back to this. Let's have a look at the comments. We got going on. What's the range of the InMotion V3 Pro? I do not know. Sadly, we've never had one in. Never ever had one of those in. So I can't answer your question. If anyone else has had a V3 Pro and you know the range of it, brilliant. And obviously it's based on weight, tyre pressure and all sorts, terrain and things like that going over. But I cannot answer that question because we got the InMotions in, so we've had the V5F in, the InMotion L8F scooter, the InMotion V8 and the InMotion V10 and V10F. So that's what we got going on with InMotion. And we're going to get a little, they do the you know the ones the Segway brought out, the W1s, independent hover shoes. We've got those coming because InMotion brought them out just before Segway, believe it or not. But they've been pretty rubbish at responding to emails. So I think we only received the invoice last week sometime. Been asking for ages to have them in. Favourite wheel? Late to the party, but here I am. Jonathan Worley's in. Nice to see you, Jonathan. Hope you had a good time away. Favourite wheel? I think my favourite wheel, what did I say last week was my favourite wheel? Because I think I said that I didn't have a favourite wheel. But it was a toss-up between, so V8, I would actually go, thinking about it again, getting put on the spot every single time, I think I would go 9.1 because it was the first love, and that was absolutely brilliant wheel, like bulletproof, modular design, you could throw it down the side of a quarry like I did one accidentally, as I was trying to ride down a path, and it survived, and it's modular, so you just take off the shells. Love that, that was brilliant. So 9.1 E+, absolutely great. And that lasted me, was it 2 years? It was 1 or 2 years, it was around about that time. And I was just doing everything. I had battery packs with me in my backpack and everything, so that was brilliant. A great wheel, real robust. And we did the 200 miler on it. And then the KS16S is a bit of a winner for me because it's compact and it's a 1200 watt motor, so real powerful, and it does about 30 miles with my weight. And it fits behind my car seat, so I can go everywhere with me. And then for the big long trails, if I take Husky out, Bruce out, there's Bruce, just there. So if I take Bruce out, he will go out with me on the Monster. So that's off-road trails, so you can go on the trails and everything, over rocks, all sorts, and keep going at a certain speed because there's a massive wheel. But that doesn't fit in the car. It's not very transportable at all. Obviously can't fit a trolley handle, but it's so big. Well, there it is there. It's absolutely massive. And a huge wheel on it, with no trolley handle. So, and it takes an age to charge, but it does do a lot of distance. So that's usually just in the corridor at the house. Not this exact one, but my one. And that then just gets taken out for taking a dog for a quick 5, 10, 15 miler kind of thing. So, yeah. How would you, well, first of all, any dates on a group ride? Well, if Jonathan Woolley's still watching, he's arranging a date for that. I was left with him 6 months ago. How would you compare the InMotion V5F and 9.1 E+, especially as wheels for beginners? I would go 1 E+ over the V5F for a beginner just because it's a 16-inch wheel. It's that little bit bigger, so it makes it much more stable. Different colours as well, so you can take them off. So, chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. It's good, isn't it? Are we still live? Stream health is excellent, it says. So I'm not sure if I've lost you guys or you're still there. Mario, are you there? No, I'm just going to test it. Oh, playback interrupted. It's gone, isn't it? Live's gone, isn't it?
Yeah, no Wi-Fi on.
Is the Wi-Fi gone down here, is it?
Well, yeah, on my iMac there's no Wi-Fi.
That's good, isn't it?
I think it's.
No, it's definitely gone down. It's gone on my Mac as well. Wow. Okay. Is that still live? Is that reverted to its own
4G?
4G?
Yeah, so
still live.
people see.
What's the last comments? The last one on here is Jonathan Woolley saying technical difficulties.
So you have Jonathan, you phased out with your back. Then James McBoyle, the stream broke up mid-answer.
Oh.
Ricardo Gobin, still here. Dave Adam, is there still group riding coming? Stephen Banks, it's working.
It's working.
So
okay.
yeah, people see you.
So it's live, but it's just we've lost
Yeah.
the whole business has lost its Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
That's reverted to 4G.
Yeah.
One advantage of running from that phone.
Yeah.
I'm just going to burn through my data.
Indeed.
But
But you can't really see the
so
comments.
yeah, but now I can't see the questions. So that's good. Right, is this going to reconnect you, I reckon, at any point? So if that's still live, can someone say yes, it is still live? Can someone say that in the chat? If you're still watching this, write that and we'll know that we're definitely still running. Okay, so it's still live. So this isn't reconnecting back up again. I wonder if I can just connect to my... Bear with us, guys, as we have technical difficulties. Let me just go to Video Manager and go back to live stream, see if it reboots it. Because I need this to be able to read the questions. Live streaming, let's have another look. It's interesting it's carried on. It's good that it dropped and picked it up. I think it's... Yes, okay, I'm back in. I am back in. Right, still alive. Loads of people telling me it's still alive. Sorry about You told me about 100 times, but I couldn't see the answer. So, right, John, we got John going here. So I'm back to where we were now. So, what question was it that I broke up in? I don't know, but there we go. Any dates on a group ride yet? I want one t-shirt, please. Davey, they're for sale on the site. You need to go into the site, go to clothing section, boom, you get a t-shirt there. Let's have a little look, see if I can get it. Hopefully the stream won't break up again. It's very unusual for the internet to go down here. But, you know, that's good it threw it at us, because then we can see how robust this system is, which is quite good because it's switched to 4G on the phone. There we go, let's have a look. Protective clothing you need to go to. It's not really protective clothing, is it? Is it in there? It is. Boom, here we go. Right, so let me link it up for you, Davey. So that's the t-shirt. So John, come on John, get your finger out. Yeah, he said this Sunday it's back on. People put the seat. John, do you actually mean this Sunday? See, I think we should do it. I think we should do it this Saturday. Because the family are away this Saturday, which means I am out to play. So I can do if you want. So I can do it this Saturday. If people want to go for a ride down this Saturday, I'll keep saying this Saturday, then I'll do it. What is the most CRFFFY wheel? We are there. So I don't know what that question is. I'm trying to work it out. The stream broke up mid-answer. Still here, still group. Hi there, still group ride coming. I see it's working in Florida. Okay, Saturday. So it's on if a group ride this Saturday, organised by Jonathan Worley. So he'll bring everything. So barbecue, all the food and stuff. I'm guessing Johnny gonna do that. We'll have like a hog roast, sort all that out. Bit of music and stuff. Yeah. Like a sit-down meal, things like that. Just confirm that, John, whether I've got all that right. I'm just assuming you're doing all that. Yeah, still though. So where are you? What is Mike doing? Why is that Mike doing a pretend accent? That isn't Mike doing a pretend accent. That is Mario. You haven't met Mario, but you have if you go back to the start of the feed because Mario brings in the MCM5. You were saying something about the E Plus being a good wheel for beginners. Beginners since it's a 16-inch. Yes, so it is. Yeah, so it's basically it's modular, like I covered earlier when someone asked me what my favourite wheel was, and I gave 3. It's modular, so if you bang it around, you actually get replacement parts pretty cheap, and you can replace little bits of components to tart it back up again. But the 16-inch wheel makes it more stable than a 14-inch wheel, and also a bit more all-round, so you can go off-road, city riding, and everything really that you want to do on it, because it's 16-inch. With a 14-inch, you can ride it off-road, but it's going to be a bit harder work for you. Pretty much, in a nutshell. That's what I said. Wait, what? What is the baddest wheel? Do you mean the bad-ass wheel, or do you mean the baddest, as in the worst? Because we don't do worst wheels. We only do brilliant wheels. So we test everything, and if it's rubbish, don't sell it. So there's always some merit in some wheel. I mean, the ones that are terrible, they've got no power and no speed. They tend to be really cheap, so you could even argue that the bad wheels are good for the first week. But there we go. So anyway, so this ride out, let's talk more about this ride out, shall we? Oh, lost someone. That's great, isn't it? Wasn't on Twitter though, because I stayed the same. Where are we? Yeah, I'll go E+. Yeah, save for an E+. It's the cheapest one we do for a start anyway. And go for that. And Bob's your uncle. Let's have another look. Right. Okay. So we're going to talk about this. This ride out. So, how many people are we likely to get to Jonathan's ride out, as it's called? Forest of Dean. Of course, the Forest of Dean. It's not a question, is it? You've got to come to the places where I ride, and all the ones that are on video, all the trails and stuff. I'll have to try and plan a route. Yeah, I'll have to try and plan a route. I'll have to get on with that pretty sharpish, won't I? Saturday. What's happening Saturday? I haven't even thought about it. Yeah. Saturday it is. Probably, let's say, should we say we ride out at... Meet up at 11, ride for a couple of hours. Meet up, ride, lunch at the biker's place. I think lunch at the biker's place could do. I'm thinking now. If it depends how many people there are. If there's 5 people, that'll probably be all right. If 20 or 30 try and turn up, they probably won't be keen on that. I'm going to answer this question about the 9.1Z. Hey, someone subscribed. Need a little bell. Bling, 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 bling. Someone subscribed. 9.1Z Speedy Feet blog, because I've written a piece on this, because I get this question every single day, and so I'm going to answer it with a URL. Answer that question, and if you want to share that URL, you can do so. Back to news. Oh no, I said back to news and it's just not there. How strange. It's going to take me a couple of minutes now to do this. Encryption? What? What's going on? What is it on about? Speedy Feet News blog. It's really difficult to find a blog on the site. I should probably link it up. News, here we go. And so I'm using Google to find the internal link to a blog on our site, which is not that clever. Availability 9.1Z. So on this live stream, I've been so far, not just this live stream, but then elsewhere outside of the live stream, I've been asked several times via email, just on this live stream, whilst I've been doing this live stream. So let's get that answered. So that's the answer to that one. EUC Duo. Boom. Pressed enter, but nothing's happening. Lunch after a 2-hour ride. Yes, I totally agree. They would love it. Probably, yeah. So we'll meet at 11. Meet at 11. Ride for 2 hours and then have something to eat. Okay, that's going to be the format in its basic principle. Now, I spoke about this last week. Those who want to come on this ride, bear in mind that some of it will be challenging, and a 2-hour ride, you need to have the battery capacity to be able to do it. So, yeah. If you've ridden for the first time ever, you can welcome to come along, but you might struggle to keep up. So, yeah, we can slow down a little bit and keep it all going. So, let's have a look. Ian, will you have the 100-volt monster charger in stock? We will at some point. Apparently, the second generation of them is better. The first ones were pretty bad, apparently. I saw a video of it, one on fire. Well, smoke coming out of it. But apparently I've been assured the ones we've had in are the next generation of them. So yeah, so let's think. We need to think about where you'd meet. So if you... John, where should we meet? Any ideas? Think about where we should meet. Trying to think of a place where there's enough parking for people to park up and then set going. I think I've got a place. So there is no video at my house. Yeah, right. There is no video. There's no video. Won't be a video against Z10. No, I mean Z10. By the way, Z10. Just to be clear, have a look at that URL. Let me send you the URL. So answer to Z10 questions. There we go. I put the URL in there again. We could go for 2 rides. One for people who want to go fast and a slightly slower one. So I was thinking of doing a mixed. Ride basically. So having some nice long sweeping trails and then some challenging bits in the middle, make you sweat a bit, and then back out. Nice ride. But we could split it in 2. But then someone would have to know the route if we split it into 2. Unless we did one fast ride whilst other people sat around. Or we could have 2 different times. Start at 11 for those that want a fast ride, and then the slower ride at 12. Or vice versa. So, there we go. Is it possible for me to make a review? I think it would help you sell, because here in Norway it's very popular, because there is no longer a rule that says you need to be 16-year-olds. Greetings. A review of... a review of what? Of the Z10? Let me know what you mean. I am a map head. I am a map head. Are you? That's nice. That's nice for you. You're a map head. We'd have to do 2 different routes, wouldn't we? We'd have to have 2 separate ride outs. Separately, so I think you should say that one would start, say, at 11, and then we'd ride for an hour, and then we'd have a secondary ride. Maybe? Any unicycle, you can do a review on unicycle if you want. We do send to Norway. Yeah, I can lead a group through the woods. I've been with you, Jonathan, during this. Yeah, during your trips where you've had a map and everything, and we've very often got lost. We once went through. I don't know how to describe it really. It was like a cliff face. We had to scale down that. So we had to take our bags off, and then we had to carry the bags down their own, making sure we don't slip over. And we did slip over several times. Lucky we didn't sustain any injuries. Got to all the way to the bottom of this cliff face, and then had to come all the way back up again, then pick up the wheel, and then carry that down close to your chest. Ridiculous. So, yeah. So probably won't do that, Jonathan, with you leading it. We just we'll have a route which I'll plan, which will be a slightly easier route. It'll be a nice gentle route. We can go around and have a scenic thing, and we could also do, I suppose, if we all turned up at 11, we could do those. Yes, I've got an idea. This is genius. So we do all ride out together. Start at 11. We'll go out. Those who can make it in a 3-day short notice. We'll ride out, and then we'll go around Mallard's Pike, and we'll do a nice trip around that way. So that'd be a sort of could probably get 6 or 7 mile ride out of that. That should cover people with smaller batteries, and it'll cover people with all the gentle route, as it were. Still off road, but it's gentle. It's very gentle. It's fire trails. And we could do that, and then the people with the bigger machines could then go off after lunch, or before lunch probably, shoot off and do the thing, and then meet back up. So we could do that. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. So I will come down here and we can test the route together on the monsters. Good idea. Yeah, if you want to do a video. That'd be cool. Give it a go. Right, I've got messages coming in. Let me just let me have a look. So, can I share this live feed again? I want to go into the group. Perhaps Jonathan could do this for me. But ask the question in the Speedy Feet Wheels owner group, who wants to do a ride out this Saturday? Because we need to drag in, Rich Skull will probably be interested in it if he could actually do it at such short notice. If we don't do it, it's never going to happen, is it? That's the problem. So let's have another look. Let's go in here. I'll post it here and get people interested. It's a 9bot1 owners group, or 9bot owners group. We are live chatting about a group ride out this Saturday. So let's promote this a bit. Let's get some more people chatting on it. I accidentally deleted it. Get some people chatting on it, see what other people's opinions are, and let's see if we can get a rounded answer to this. I'm not looking at your questions at the moment. I am off just surfing the web. Surfing the web is what I'm doing. Speedy World Owner Group, let's get it there as well. Let's get these. Oh, okay. You get loads of notifications. Let's get that in there as well. Just spreading it around a bit, that's all. That's all that's happening. Right, let me scroll back up, see your questions. So, what do you think? Yeah, I said that, I've answered that one already. Will Gotway improve their e-board? Haven't really got much I can say about that. On the whole, they are absolutely fine. In line with everyone else, yeah, pretty solid. The only times you really get any issues with it is if you get loose body on the struts and it gets vibration going on. At that point, you can blow a board as it's oscillating back and forward. But that's not necessarily the board, it's because of the MOSFETs. The voltage running one way and back again constantly blows the MOSFETs. If you send me a unicycle, I can make a video on Norwegian. You've got some awesome videos by the way. Thank you very much for the views. If you buy a unicycle, we'll send you one, but we, as a complete rule, a cast iron rule, we don't just send wheels out. So, sorry to disappoint you, but we do not do that. Let's have a look. Great job on the weekly, thank you very much, Clifford. So I'm dragging some of you guys in. Some people are coming in. So we're talking about talk about that. We're talking about a ride out this Saturday. And it's probably going to say we'll start at 11, it might be 10:30, but say 11 for now. So 11, it's going to be a total ride out. You can do the one big ride, so which will encompass two things. So an easier ride to start with a nice scenic route, should be about 6 miles. We'll try and get it down to 6 miles, which should be around by a lake, which would be really nice, and several other really nice areas in the Forest of Dean. So go with that. And then you go off and we'll do a much tougher route and a quicker route, quicker ride out. So you need to bring you need to look after yourself. I'm not going to tell you particularly what to bring. It's entirely up to you what you want to bring. But if you get injured in the middle of the forest, your screams will not be heard. That's all I can say. Because no phone signal, there's nothing. So if you're coming down, be prepared. Bring a tent and an axe, and you'll probably be alright. But there we go. First meet point we're going there. Yeah, so I will promote this more. So if you haven't already, go to our Instagram. It's not showing now. Always was when I was showing before. Go to the Instagram account, which has been changed to Speedy Feet. So if you could look on Instagram for Speedy Feet, I will post up a screen grab of the map and a big arrow pointing at where we're going to meet, and I will name the place as well, obviously. Yeah, marine distress flares, good idea. Definitely go with those. Waterproof ones would be a good idea because it could be raining. And so bring either some money with you or some food to eat on a park bench or sat on the floor, whichever way. So you're going to bring money. The place where we have lunch, I'll have to give them a quick call. They cater, so they're always pumping out stuff for the mountain bikers that ride around there. We won't touch their courses. They've got specifically set out courses, but if we're going to go to the bike park, we won't touch any of that because it's a bit iffy as it is riding electric unicycles around the bike park. They've got trails for downhill mountain bikers, which we have ridden before, but just like me, or me and John, or me and Lamar and people like that. So yeah, don't make it a thing. There's plenty of trails which are almost completely always empty, so there's a lot of trail riding to do. So it'll be pretty cool. So bring food or bring money, and you can buy food there. They do things like burgers and whatever, that sort of stuff. All cooked in-house in the middle of the forest, in the middle of nowhere, pretty much. So we can do that. Let's go back up to have a quick look, so I think we're all sorted. Yeah, so that's sorted. So really, if you could email in info@speedyfeet.uk, if you can email in and let me know if you are coming, and then we've got some idea of numbers. And also, if you'd like to do the easier course and the difficult course at the same time, or just the easy course, let me know. So if no one votes for the more difficult course, then obviously we just need to do the easier course. We might expand it out a bit more, make it a bit longer, up to sort of 10 to 12 miles. But if there's people that actually just want to do the hardcore course as well, or we only get hardcore, then we'll make the whole thing hardcore. How about that? So write in. If no one writes in, then there we go. So just let me know. So anyone watching this back, the date today is cycling around on this. So don't be writing in after this Saturday. What is the date this Saturday? Let's have a quick look. Let's pull that up. The date this Saturday is the 4th of August 2018. So if you're going to be emailing in after the 4th of August, you're too late, you missed it. So 4th of August, 11 AM, and it's at the Forest of Dean. So come down this way. I will find out exact location and post it up probably on Friday. I'm gonna go from there. I'm just gonna Speedy Feet Wheels owners. So let's go chatting about. Let me tag in some people, because I know some people that would like to go and that are not on this live chat. So I've just tagged them in. That's Rich Gardner White and Rich Skull. You know you are. You're keen to do it. So I've tagged them in, see if they did, because they're most likely to be working, because this is working time. Yeah, we'll see if we can drag them in. Got them tagged into it, so they'll either get a message or they won't. Right, okay, is there any other questions before we go anywhere else? Oh, would anyone like to see the MSuper X? I can't answer the ACM2 because we've never had an ACM2. Unfortunately, I'm really sorry. But V3 upwards is where we came in. So, no, what am I on about? I'm talking complete nonsense. Complete nonsense, sorry, I reread it. ACM2, I was thinking the MSuper. I think I may have incorrectly answered the question above as well. Did someone else ask about an ACM2 and I read it as MSuper V2 for some reason? ACM2, I can answer that. It's got a Tesla motor, absolutely brilliant piece of equipment. So to backtrack entirely, ACM2, absolutely brilliant piece of kit. Awesome machine. Proper hill climber. Really, really good. Let me go back up. I want to go and review the questions now. I'm sure someone else, and I gave them complete false information if they did. I thought they did. Yeah, no, sorry Davey, you asked about the ACM2. I think I probably just told you we never did them. Which you must be scratching your head thinking, what's he on about? And I don't blame you. I was talking nonsense, absolute nonsense. I read it as the MSuper V2, don't know why, apologies. But anyway, brilliant wheel. Yeah, really, really good. Right, so in answer to that, it's like the ACM, exactly the same body as the ACM, it's got a Tesla motor in it, so it's like super powerful. Right, let me go and get them. Kingsong KS16S or Gotway Tesla? That was a question last week as well, so someone answer that, go on. Someone answer that. Who's actually had both? Whilst I go and get the MSuper X. Opening door. You know where that stand is, Mario, do you? Stand for you, cycle. Oh dear. That took longer than expected. Oh. Right. Okay. Here it is. This is going to be quite difficult, but I'll try and do it. Let's put this there. Let's just double check this. Messages. Has anyone sent any messages? No. Useless that. Right. Let's put that there. Whew. Okay. Now the table, hopefully, will take the weight. You've got to do that noise. It's got to be done. Now this one is reserved for the video review we're going to do. Please don't collapse. This table, probably, this is getting on the heavy side for the table. Let's find out if it will. Oh my goodness. Ah, lovely. There it is. Whew. That's quite heavy. Let's move this chair aside slightly. There we go. Right, okay, so what have we got? We got a manual, which what they've done, is it's the same with all of them. They tucked it under there, so some of them have actually taken it out and then put it on top with a little welcome thing. So look at that, what a beautiful machine. Absolutely beautiful machine. Well, let me just move this a little bit. It's not Matt's stand. Duff made this stand for me. Very good of him. Sent it in. It's actually got the Speedy Feet logo on it. It says EUC Army on it. It's Duffy's, yeah. Oh. There we go. Please don't break the table. Right. Yeah, so hit one of those guys up. I'm not sure if they're making them to order or not, but they are brilliant. So this has got this is the second version. This is just push fit, which I thought was pretty good. So no bolts holding it all together, nothing like that. You just push it together and it holds. But it must be said that it doesn't actually, with the MSuper X, as we found it today, it doesn't actually sit on the metal because the body's a little bit wider. But it works just fine, as you saw. Okay, there we go. We got lights. We got everything going on, haven't we? You can have a flashing light if you want. That's lights off entirely. There we go. That, it's an amazing looking machine. Let's just spin it around. I really love the green light on the back. The single light. I don't know why, but I really like that. I think it's awesome. Look at them. Completely flush, and the carbon fibre look is just absolutely amazing. It's just a brilliant wheel. Brilliant wheel. It looks brilliant. And if it's a step up from the MSuper, it's going to be phenomenal. 1600 watt hour. So, oh dear. There we go, and let's get the trolley handle up. It retains the same trolley handle as the top part as the previous MSuper. I've got to be really careful, I don't collapse this table. It's not designed at all to be pushed down on. Right, so then we got the power port, which is there, 4-pin power port, USB, power button, which is just here. So let me just boot this down a second, and let me put it down. Right, let's lift it back up again. Okay, do you want to hear it spin? Who wants to hear it spin? Anyone? Okay, here we go. Let's get it spinning. Balanced. That's the manual one. Woo! Sweet. Boot them down. Put them away. You've seen enough. You have seen enough. Until next time on that one. Video review coming up. Yeah, this stand, brilliant. Move that across there. Oh. Well, we might as well, we're at it. Let's get the MCM5. MCM5. Now we're up here. And let's boot that up. Let's get some sound on that. Oh, it does look nice. See what this sounds like. Totally different. Totally different sound to it. There we are. Oh. Right, let's put that there. Okay. These, let's talk about these. This was sent to me. So have a little go, a little try. Absolutely brilliant piece of kit. The other one is at home. But it just pops in. So it's second generation, where simple as that. There. How cool is that, eh? You get that, you just push them in. Piece of cake. I like it. I like it. So we use that all the time. Constantly using it. I'm so it's been, I have loads of things slammed on top of it. Right. Yeah. It's great because these don't ever fall out because it's always being pushed on by a wheel. So you can see, solid as anything. Brilliant. Really, really like it. And I've actually got the Speedy Feet logo printed in it. And I put this back completely the wrong way around. Speedy Feet logo. Speedy Feet logo should be on the outside, shouldn't it? Let's be honest. But as you can see, it's as easy as this to take apart. Oh. So if you need a stand, EUC Army, that's what you want to do. There we go. Love it. Awesome. Works really well. Slide that over there. Right, back we go. Oh. Right, so a lot quieter than MSuper V3. Probably is, yeah. Yeah, I'm yet to really, we haven't done anything with it at all. Literally just got that one out of the box. It's been sat there. That's the one we're going to use for the video review. So just got it out. A lot quieter than MSuper V3. This got way MSuper times 100V is nice. Yep. So the 100 volt is special order only, and we were actually encouraged not to buy the 100 volt or special order them because we haven't done any really much testing on them. So yeah. What do you guys think? ACM2 or the KS16S? Well, the motor, the ACM2 is more powerful, so it's not 1200 watt, it's a 2000 watt motor. But what do you lose? You don't have a trolley handle on the ACM2, so you lose that. You got no. Yeah, well, apart from really, yeah, it depends what you're looking for. Exactly what you're looking for. If you need a trolley handle, you can get one for the ACM2, but the ACM2 is more powerful wheel than the KS16S, yeah. But yeah, I think, yeah, so it goes up to 1600 watt hours as well, so you can get bigger battery packs. But obviously, it costs more, so. So yeah. Gotway Tesla? No, we've had no issues. So we've had no returns on the Gotway Tesla at all. That's been a solid wheel. Yep. Let's have a look. Scrolling back at the questions, just double checking everything. Okie dokie. Let's have a look. Okay, Rich Skull has said he'll have to catch up. Watching back on the evens, I'll catch it. So, yeah, so we'll find out whether he's coming down. But yeah, back to the live stream. Okay, so ride out. If anyone wants to come into the Forest of Dean, we've got 4 minutes left, guys. We finish at 5, so you can see the countdown timer there. We finish at 5. So, exciting news, ride out this Saturday, real short notice, but there we go, that's the way it is. So this Saturday, Forest of Dean in Gloucestershire, look it up, more specific details we posted up on Speedy Feet Facebook page, so go there. You got the YouTube channel as well, might do a quick video, we might even do a live. John's coming down early that day, he said, so we might actually do a live to do a ride around and say, we're planning it, this is where it is. In fact, that's what we'll do. We will go live on Saturday morning, but there might be, the meeting place will be put up on Friday. So keep it out Friday. Sorry, I haven't got a link to the stand. I don't think I have. Let's have a look. EUC Army stand. Let's have a look. Try and find out for you. Don't think portable stand option black EUC Army. I think it might be. I think I might have a link for you. Let's have a little look. There we go. Portable stand options. I think that's it. Yeah, that's the one. Let me link you up now. There we go. Bit of promotion for them. There you are. That's just one of the stands available. So have a look around. Have a little look around to see exactly what you want. So there we go. Message how to review. Show that message. Yeah, there we are. Okay. So the link's there. If you want to go and have a look at that, it's there for you to go to. I recommend those stands. We don't sell them. You know, I'm not paid to say that either. Just go and have a look. Brilliant. We've used them for the last, got 2. So the sign beside you, it's called. So this sign here. But you talk about this. Tell me what you're talking about. I've got quite a few signs because I've got EUCs use this route. We've got danger electric shock, warning drop. It's got John written on it. Danger highly flammable. So tell me which one, and I will tell you where you can get it from. We have got 2 minutes remaining. Oh, and go and get a t-shirt. Go and get a t-shirt. I'll link it up again. We're going to do a whole series of t-shirts. And I encourage you to buy them. Oh, Bruce is here. Brucey, you always come in. He's going to trip him out. This way. Good boy. Okay. Good boy. Yeah, you're a good lad. You're a good lad. No. You're a good boy. You always make an appearance like 2 minutes before the end. Weird. You did that last week as well. How do you know? Right, see you later. Off you go. Off you trot. Let's have a look. So, let's get that linked up for you. So you got that. The digital sign. Okay, so that's called Lametric sign. So, yeah, go and search it on Google. You can get it Amazon. I think Amazon was cheaper than eBay. So, but they're not cheap. But it's pretty cool, I thought. If you have it here, you can watch that each week and you can see how we're getting on. That's what I'd recommend. So go have a look, Amazon, eBay, cheaper. So we've got 50 seconds left and we're killing this live feed. So if you want anything for next week, got any questions, download the Anchor app and send a message. You can click on it and say send voice message and you can choose us, send it to us. Then we can play it next week and we can line it up. So we got something to talk about. Even if you can't come on, you're watching this and you can't come on because you're at work and stuff, then send us a message if you've got a message that you wanted asking. But trip, go to our Facebook page, go and follow us on Instagram, and what will happen then is you will get a screenshot of where the meeting point will be for 11 o'clock on Saturday. So this will be on Friday at some point. That will go up, so keep an eye on it. And those of you who want to come down Friday, on Saturday, don't come down Friday, come down on Saturday and join us at 11 o'clock then please do so. We will also have, we've run over now, we will also have a live feed on the Saturday morning, me and John, where we're going to go out and do the route, and we'll tell you all about it then. Bruce is just over 2 years old. But here we go. So that is it, guys. I will catch you guys a little later. Thanks for joining, and see you next time. Next week, Wednesday.